Hello and welcome to our series. My name is Rajkumari Neogy, and with me I have Sarah Peyton.
Hello, everyone.
This series is about interpersonal neurobiology and how your brain impacts the way that you relate to the world, others, and yourself. And really, because of my curiosity around disruptive diversity and a different way at looking at the workplace, I invited Sarah to be a part of this conversation so that we could delve really deep into things like blame and compassion and empathy and how those relate chemically, how those relate physiologically. So I invite you to sit back and enjoy the ride and adventure and get curious. And as questions come up for you, feel free to email either of us. Our email addresses are on our website. And with that, I would love to introduce Sarah Peyton. Sarah is a certified trainer for the Center of Nonviolent Communication, and she offers trainings that braid together both nonviolent communication and interpersonal neurobiology. And she takes both of those concepts and then weaves that into something called family constellation. So all of these things I am also absolutely fascinated with. Her work focuses on the way that words change our brains and help us develop self-compassion, which is the key to disruptive diversity and the concepts behind it. She is in a continual process of integrating neuroscience research with 3D exploration. Would like to know more about that, Sarah, of our human lives. She teaches communication at the college level, and her writing on interpersonal neurobiology, constellations, and empathy is published internationally. Her passion is watching people's self-understanding deepen into warmth. That makes me very happy. And you can contact Sarah at empathybrain.com, and her email address is on her website.
And I would like to introduce you, Rajkumari. Everyone, this is Rajkumari Neogy, and she is fascinated by workplace culture, especially in the tech arena. She provides expertise in unconscious bias, disruptive diversity, and inclusion, and also works with leadership development and mentorship. She offers coaching, training, and consulting in these areas. She is the author of the book, The WIT Factor, W-I-T, The WIT Factor, Shifting the Workplace Paradigm by Becoming Your Optimum Self. Over the last 20 years, she has worked with organizations worldwide, including Wells Fargo, Shuttle, Coupa Software, Cisco Systems, Facebook, Sony, Adobe, JVC, and Amazon. 2013, she founded iRestart, which provides expertise in the areas of leadership development and mentorship for women in STEM. You can contact Rajkumari at info@irestart.co. That's one word, iRestart. And she's just created a new website, which is disruptivediversity.com.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Sarah, for that great introduction. So I would love to actually pass the ball to you to start off with, because you have this fantastic way of explaining the brain and the setup of the brain, and you have a phenomenal model that I'd love for you to share with everyone. And as we start this conversation, I would be curious to know from you a little bit more about empathy and just talking a little bit more about belonging and inclusion and how that brain and the different hemispheres relate to those concepts.
Oh, so many things that we get to play with in this whole video series. Wow. We're working, first of all, let me set the frame. The frame that we're working within is the neuroscience research that has come out in the last 15 years, especially. Because starting in the 1990s, there were new MRI machines available for cognitive and social neuroscientists to begin to kind of play with what it's like to be human and how we think about each other, how we use our brains in relationship, how our relationships change us, and how we are supported by warmth, surprisingly enough. It's like this kind of a radical subtext that's moving through all of the work that we do together. This idea that what warmly accepted, to be understood, to be cared for. And so if we kind of take this whole ball of understanding of the importance of warmth, and we look at our workplace environments, then that might give us just a little bit of an idea about why